almusal. Ngayong
The best.
November 7, 2022.
We will remember this
Bakit
day.
parang pipiliin ka?
Ha?
Bakit parang iba?
Anong
Iba?
meron?
Ang itsura yan.
Eh, syempre, para I want to keep it hot. Masarap ba naman kumain ng malamig na almusal? Syempre, hindi.
Mainit
Kailangan
dapat.
Pagbukas
mainit.
pa niya ng
Naamoy
puso
ko na
pa.
yung ano, yung may konting french fries ba to?
Uy.
Baka pabango ko yun.
Ano sa tingin niyo?
French fries pa ba
Ano
mo?
naamoy niyo?
Ako,
Pwede pancake.
Pancake? Naamoy niyo yung pancake?
Sa akin,
Hindi ko
Ikaw,
naamoy pero
fries.
wish.
kahit ano, basta laman tiyan.
Wala kang naamoy? Naku!
Bacon
Naka-antigen
yan!
na ka muna! Ako lang, naka-antigen na po yan. Kaya yan nakapasok sa
Bilis
building.
na.
Ano sa'yo? Ano sa'yo?
Bacon.
Bacon?
Oh, parang
Okay.
rice, bacon.
O, handa na ba kayo sa aking napaka?
Ano ba to? Number
Para
1
sa
rule, do not
inyo.
expect.
Thank you po, Sir Bacon.
Tada! Boiled sweet
Wow!
potato!
That's the best.
Boiled
Lutuban
na
lang
siya.
ba?
Sasabihin ko pa lang, mama, hindi pa luto eh.
Hindi luto?
Luto na.
Grabe naman kayo sa akin.
Luto na.
Aga nga ako gumising
Nalungkot
para
ka?
mag-boil ng kamote para sa inyo eh.
Ikaw, Miss
Super
Pia Guardio.
sarap.
Kaya pala dalawa lang yung clip na nailagay mo sa kabila.
O, dalawa rito. Apat. Dalawa
Sa kabilaan nga.
Guys, alam nyo ba kung bakit yung inahanda ko sa
Bakit
inyo?
po?
Kasi
Bakit?
ang kamote, alam nyo ba mga kada, na mas magandang alternative yan kaysa sa kanin. Ay, ganun ba? Yes, affordable na, healthy pa. Bakit kamo?
Ako rin ang tanong mo. Support. Bakit?
Ang daming benefits
Ang dami
niyan.
benefits.
Ito,
Oh, sige. High in.
Selenium. Selenium
Ano
na actually guys, yung mga persons living with HIV, yan sa Africa, yan ang ibinibigay din nila, part ng diet nila.
Para doon
Kasi
sa
it's
mga
high in
walang
selenium.
HIV.
Complex carbohydrates, kailangan natin yan.
Correct.
Carbohydrate
As
being
opposed to simple or refined.
Yes,
kaya
kasi
pumalit siya sa
it's brain
kanin kasi
food.
carbohydrate.
Yes, and it's brain food.
Galing.
Brain food.
Food, sige. Ano pa? Mataas ang ano niyan, ang fiber.
Kaya pumalit din sa kanin.
Yung fiber kasi yan, di ba, pampababa ng grasa sa inyong katawan.
Yan yung naalala ko pageant days ko dito eh. Samahan mo na ng
Yung mga
itlog.
nag-workout, di ba, kamote at isda.
Yes.
Ay, masarap yung may
Eto.
asukal.
Walang
Hindi
munang
katulad
asukal.
ng white rice na mataas ang glycemic index, ibig sabihin, biglang babagsak yan, tapos bigla kang magugutom.
Yes.
This one, high in fiber, stays in your tummy longer. So you feel full longer.
Ang galing! Yan na lang kainin natin.
Yan na lang sa'yo araw-araw, Kuya Wedge. Araw-araw
Wag
kakamote ka.
araw-araw.
Ayan, kumain ka na. Game.
Onti lang.
Go.
Sige.
Yo!
At parang nabasa ilong yung sige mo.
Kasi malamig na eh.
Meron tong calcium.
Ano
Oh.
pa? 2 times the fiber versus white rice, 2 times the calcium.
And
At marami rin siyang 1,300 times the vitamin A.
Hala, ang dami
Na
palang
content,
vitamins
yes.
nito.
And then,
Dahil dyan,
nice
Kuya Wedge,
din.
Thank
everyday
you,
mo na
Jonathan.
talaga
Nice
yan.
din, kumakain
Huwag
niyo
ka na
rin yung...
magkanin.
Ha?
Talent.
Kuya Wedge, bawal ka na talaga magkanin.
Maganda
Pero
rin
ang
kumakain yung balat.
tanong, Kuya Tony Pet,
Yung balat.
Kung yan ay skin rub ko naman yan na mabuti, so pwedeng kainin ang balat.
Ang tanong-
Because all the nutrients actually are in the balat.
oh,
Kaya
binabalatan
mahalaga.
ko pa naman.
Mahealthy pala to,
Pag ako binabalatan ko, pero may tanong ako kasi di ba may iba't ibang klase ng kamote. Merong ube, tapos meron ding nabibili na Japanese sweet potato. Pero magkakapareho lang ba yun ng content?
Yung Japanese sweet potato,
benefits,
medyo
oo.
dilaw. Ito, dilaw. Yung dilaw.
Mas matamis lang yun ng konti.
Eh, ito ano to? Anong klase? Ano to?
Pinoy.
Pinoy
Pinoy kamote.
Pinoy kamote.
Pero yung
Pinoy
dilaw, mas
size
dilaw,
din.
mas maganda guys. Kasi mataas sa ano yan.
Ang dilaw.
Mataas din yan sa carotenoids. Carotenoids.
Actually, mas
Tama
gusto ko
ba?
nga din
Carotenoids.
Ang galing.
Which
Healthy
helps
pala
fight
nito eh.
free radicals that cause cancer.
Madami
Hala,
talagang
ang daming
benefits.
Merienda lang namin to eh.
Hoy! Ano ka? Kanina ka pa.
Ang galing.
Alam mo, pwede yan sagot to sa supply sa bigas. Di ba meron tayong problema sa bigas?
Saka nagmamahal na rin eh.
Eh, ito ano na yung pangalawa?
Oh, eto naman ang ating ulam.
Yan!
Tada!
Bacon.
Ano ba yan?
Ba't na siya?
Hindi pa rin
Basta lang
bacon.
crispy.
Kasi,
Kala ko bacon
Friend, dami
na.
ng manok sa bahay. Sana sila ayaw nila. Nagdala
kasi
ako.
mataas na ang presyo ng manok eh.
O Kuya Wes, di ka nakasama sa hati
So,
dyan ah.
para sa inyong
Hindi
almusal,
pwede.
amoy
Kurot-kurot lang.
Amoy.
Ay, amoy kala ko kurot-kurot
Tapos,
lang.
kagat. Amoy. Tapos, kagat. Amoy.
Sarap!
Kagat. Kasi, lunch
Gandun
din
lang.
natin po.
Lunch pa yan?
Patingot.
Ganun talaga mga kada, kailangan eh.
Kahit balat lang, kukurot lang.
Well, wala ka ng lunch mamaya.
Hala, unfair.
Hindi ka na rin makakaamoy.
Kailangan po
Talaga.
natin magtipid, lalo na ngayong patuloy ang pagtaas ng presyo ng ating mga bilihin at gastusin. Kailangan maging creative tayo, amoy-amoy na lang, tapos
Grabe yung amoy-amoy na
tapos
lang.
magpakabusog tayo sa kamote, which is very healthy and nakakabusog. Yan. Pero alam nyo guys, yung manok na yata ang pinakamurang karne sa ngayon. Okay, pero kahit ganun pa man, amoy-amoy muna, mamaya na yung kain sa lunch.
Saka ang liit niya.
Diet
Parang
siya.
sisiw yata ito.
Dati naalala ko nung estudyante days ko, malalaki yung mga siken.
Ngayon.
Maliit na.
Baby chicken na sila.
Oo, dati chicken manok pa eh. Ngayon,
Oo, ngayon maliit
sisiw.
na.
Kayo ba nafe-feel niya? Napipinch na ba kayo ng mga matataas na bilhin?
Oo naman.
Yes naman, Miss
Super.
P. Imaginein mo yung 1,000 pesos mo pag nag-grocery ka, ilang piraso lang yun. Hindi pa mapupuno yung basket.
No, ito.
So anong ginagawa ninyong mga tip? Anong ginagawa ninyong mga strategies para makatipid?
Portioning. Ako may portioning. Sa ulam, sale.
Sale.
Wala ka
Okay,
sale.
bumibili lang kayo pag may sale.
Naghahanap ako ng mga may discount.
Discount.
Yan.
Ako pareho kay Kuya Tony.
Portioning.
Portioning.
Kapag di ba yung ulam mo na, ito na, portioning, we eat lang what you need to eat. Di ba? Yung ikaw kailangan mo i-consume. Di rin dapat buhay marangya. Hindi ba? Kasi iba ng panahon ngayon.
Ako mahilig ako gumawa na ang new dishes out of leftovers.
Yes,
Katulad nung
repurposing.
other day, nagkaroon kami ng side dish na mixed vegetables, hindi na ubos. Nilagay ko sa omelette ni Steve
The next
ng
day.
Sunday
Yes,
morning.
yun din.
Sarap.
We also
Ikaw, Mau, you're
repurpose.
gonna say something?
No, me, same with portioning, pero minsan kasi takaw, tingin ba
Mata.
tawag doon?
Oo,
Takaw
takaw
mata.
mata.
Yung tayo lalo na ako, guilty. Pagkatapos
Me
ng
too.
training, di ba? Titignan ko yung unang bag lang na hiniwalay ko, parang kulang yung 3 manok, di ba? So parang, sige, 2 bag na lang. Tapos marirealize ko, ang dami pa rin pala. So portioning talaga.
And then,
Yes, dapat hindi nasasayang yung mga pagkain. Tsaka yun, tama din. Maghanap kayo ng discounted, ng sale, kasi kailangan din natin maging masipag. Ano bang tawag doon? Diskarte.
Madiskarte.
Madiskarte.
Kami
Yun,
nga
mga
sa bahay,
kada.
mas masarap pa yung ulam ng aso eh.
Grabe
Wala.
naman!
Kasi
Di
part
naman
of the
totoo siguro
family.
yun. Mami
Si Kai.
Jane, no? Si Kai. Mami Jane.
Kaya naka-organic, ano ka pa ha? Tibid-tibid na tayo, naka-organic
Tapos
pellets
yung
pa
dog
yun.
food, ginagawa nilang panghimagas. Yung mga dogs namin. Pagkatapos kumain ng rice, pupunta dun sa dog food, papapakin.
Dessert nila yun.
Nasanay na
yung
sila.
dog food, ganun sila.
Oh, eto naman, speaking of tipid hindi naman tinipid ng netizens ang kanilang pag-like at pag-share sa isang viral photo na Facebook post ni Dominic Sales kung saan makikita ang stolen shot na kuha niya sa sinakyang rider habang nire-replyan ang message ng misis nito. Kasi daw po ang message ng misis, pinapauwi na niya ang kanyang
yan.
mister dahil 24 hours na daw po itong bumabiyahe. Alam mo po, doon sa pinost ni Dominic, naghingi naman siya ng permission kasi I know it's private, pero sabi nga ni Dominic, nakaka-touch lang yun. At saka yung tipo na makita ba ng ibang tao na tingnan mo tong tao na to, 24 hours nagtatrabaho, pero yung pagmamahal ng kanyang misis, makikita mo talaga. So, ayun, ang daming na-touch na netizen sa post na yan.
Nice.
Tsaka, oo, nakakatuwa rin yung mga ginagawa. Dapat, we should learn to appreciate our parents,
Yes.
di ba? Mga kada, yung mga magulang ninyo na talaga namang, tino mo nga si kuya,
Saksak sa
24
trabaho.
hours nang namamasada para sa kanyang pamilya. So take some time out today to appreciate your parents and what they do for you
Express.
every day.
Oh, di ba? Mami Jane, advance happy birthday sa Wednesday.
Tapos
Yes.
kami pagkain
Happy
niya.
birthday na rin sa
Sabi mo, mas
father-in-law ko.
masarap pagkain ng aso.
Oh, birthday niya today.
Was ano,
Papa Rudy.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday!
At At
Ayan.
Mama Zaida kahapon.
Oh, wow! Tita Zaida.
wow.
Happy birthday po.
Belated happy birthday po.
Oh.
Ayan, ito pa. Siguradong hindi titipirin ng Philippine Educational Theater Association o PETA ang kailangang gawin sa kanilang muling pagbabalik sa theater stage for their full live performances sa musical play na Walang Aray na base sa classic sarsuela ni Severino Reyes na walang sugat. Nako. Also, might I add, game, si Repertory Philippines din, balik na rin. Meron silang carousel, may restaging sila ng carousel with Gian Magdangal and Karil.
Correct.
Wow.
So, baka pwede natin
Pupuntahan
imbitahan.
ba natin sila? Or
Oo
sila
nga
pupunta dito?
kasi nagpasabi naman sila na gustong-gusto nila kaya lang hindi sila makagising kasi mga bosses nila.
Correct.
Yung rehearsal nila.
Puntahan na lang natin.
Pwede natin
Sila
puntahan.
tumipid.
Or baka
Sa
yung
bago nilang tahanan.
Yes, sa CCP. Saka yung mga Jonathan, baka yung mga taga-CCP, yung producer natin, kausap natin ngayon, siya nag-aasikaso. Baka pwede natin imbitahan yung mga cast ng walang sugat na magpunta rito for your
Promote.
live performance, di ba?
Yes,
We'd love to have you, di ba? Yes. At yun
Walang
nga,
aray.
nakakatuwa, live theater, live performances
Nakakamiss
are
yung mga
back.
sarsuelas na ganyan.
Yeah, itong walang sugat, ito classic yan. Nagpipelikula pa yan. Tapos itong si Severino Reyes, maraming version yan. Meron pang version si Carlito Sigyon Reyna niyan.
Teka muna, Kuya Tony, Pet,
So,
syempre
1896
yung
Philippine
mga
Revolution.
bagets-bagets, hindi nila alam ano yung sarsuela.
Sarsuela. Ang sarsuela noon kasi, yan ang
Ano nga
ating
ba yung
mode.
sarsuela?
Wala pang television noon, mga bata. Pero noon, we used to go to the theater for live performances. Lahat ng depiction ng buhay, napapanood nyo, sarsuela yun.
Sarsuela.
Pero may saliw ng musika at saka pwedeng heightened, pwedeng above reality. Basta nakakatuwa noon. Saka
Hindi-
Filipino folklore.
Hindi ko lang alam kung ginagawa pa nila yun ngayon kasi nung time ko kahit high school hanggang college, nagbe-visit kami sa theater tas nanonood. Hindi ko alam kung hanggang ngayon
Meron pa yan. CCP pa proponent yan. Very Spanish. Very
Nakakatuwa,
Spanish.
no? Kami
Very
nun sa
Spanish.
sa Clark
Zarzuela.
meron sa Expo Filipino.
Ang maganda doon, nabubuhay ulit yung ating teatro. Kasi na-pandemic tayo ng 2 taon, nawala.
Oo, saka sana meron na tayong budget po.
Correct. O eto naman ha, hindi naman hutiti pa rin ang pamahalaan ang bilang ng mga Filipino nurses na papayagan nilang pumunta sa ibang bansa para magtrabaho. Ngayon pong lumuluwag na ang coronavirus border controls at nagiging mas agresibo na ang pagkuha sa mga Pinoy nurses. May plano ho ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. dagdagan ang bilang ng mga Filipino nurses na papayagang umalis ng bansa kada taon mula sa kasalukuyang bilang nitong 7,500. Ang maganda lang kasi kay Pangulong Marcos, open siya into these suggestions and proposals kasi una, magpapalakas din yan ng ating ekonomiya. Remember, ating mga OFWs, ang ating mga makabagong bayani ngayon. Dahil sila, during the pandemic, sila rin ang bumuhay ng ating economy. And kaya lang, kailangan din natin syempre, tutukan din natin yung ating bansa. Ano yung tawag doon? Brain dead ba ang tawag nila sa ganun? Na nauubos?
Drain. Brain
drain. Yan. Kasi nauubos yung ating mga
Skilled
skilled workers, ating mga Pinoy professionals dito sa ating bansa. Kailangan mag-train din tayo.
Correct.
Yan. Kasi
At
kahit
bigyan natin
teachers,
sila ng magandang incentive to stay.
salary,
Correct.
yan, benefits, di
Or
ba?
sana open din to mentorships, di ba? Kasi even like for coaches, that's something we need. Like, ang dami nating athletes and coaches na puputang abroad, pero sana may mga bumalik to train like the new ones. Kasi hindi naman lahat din may pera to just go abroad.
Correct. Kasi experience is still the best teacher, sabi.
mga kada. Thank you, Amigan. Thank you, Emma. Mga kada, I present to you Victor Bagilat Jr., the one responsible for those beautiful creations na rumampa na po sa iba't ibang fashion week, sa Melbourne Fashion Week, sa Paris Fashion Week, and then recently, just July?
September
September
of this year.
of this year sa New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
At bukod po dyan, nakilala rin si Victor Marie Bagilat Jr. sa kanyang latest collection. Yun po, nakita niyo yung samples from the Emancipation of Maria Clara. Thank you for being here, Victor.
Thank you.
and
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My
I'm a big fan, by the way.
Wow, thank you. How does it feel to be able to represent the beautiful weaves from all over our country in the international fashion stage?
It feels amazing, especially because of the reception too of our kababayan, you know, in the States. And when I went to New York, to Paris, it's also the same thing. Like everywhere I go, like, you know, if you meet Filipinos and then they see like what you're doing, they always like say a lot of kind words. So I love that feeling. So it feels great.
At bakit sa lahat ng pwede mong ilikha, na pagtuunan mo ng pansin yung mga weaves natin dito sa Pilipinas?
I think it's because of the fact that I have indigenous heritage. So my dad's Ifugao, and I feel like I have to honor that part of me. And I just want to, like share with you, Pia, I was in law school for 4 years.
What?
And I got like super bored and like depressed. I felt like a fish out of water.
For
like,
sure.
Yeah, I felt like I was so fabulous for law school. Like, this is not for me. So, just like a lot of millennials, I Googled, what is the meaning of life? What's the purpose of life? Then I came across the concept of social entrepreneurship. And and the concept of ikigai, wherein you look for what you're passionate about, what you can make money out of. And then I applied for a competition. It's called the Singapore International Foundation's Young Social Entrepreneur Contest. And then I started Kandama Social Enterprise, which tries to help indigenous women, specifically in my municipality in Kiangan, in Ifugao.
In Ifugao.
Yes.
Ang galing. So, can you tell us about this particular collection, this Emancipation of Maria Clara? Why did you call it so?
I call it because a lot of our clients are actually like women who have to deal with like toxic masculinity, both in the bedroom and in the boardroom. And it's this collection tells a story of redemption. It's a story of like women finding their authentic selves, finding their agency, their power, like being empowered. So we have the concept of Maria Clara, very conservative and everything, but I think like she deserves that redemption arc. So that was the story behind the Maria Clara, Emancipation of Maria Clara.
And the weaves that you draw inspiration from and use, saan mo hinahango most of them? Talagang sa hometown?
Yeah, largely from Kiangan, Ifugao, from Kulongan village, because that's the community that we're trying to help. And they're also helping us, so it's really a partnership. But once in a while, like I use weaves from the Cordilleras, like from Abra, like the one that Diana was wearing earlier. And then sometimes the Philippine Textile Research Institute would actually ask me to help other weaving communities. So we supported some weavers from Camarines Sur too.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Kasi
what-
ano ba yung nakikita mong plight ng ating mga local weavers? Kasi talagang sila mismo yung ginagamit mo, Victor. Oo.
I think it's very important to say as well that the weavers specifically in Holongan Village are situated next to a UNESCO heritage site.
Wow.
So it's the rice terraces and everything. So you can't just like impose any form of livelihood, and you also want them to stay there.
Of course.
Right?
You don't want them to go into a different
Exactly.
industry. You want to
Industry,
preserve
oo.
that ano.
So that they wouldn't abandon the rice terraces because it's a heritage site rin eh.
Yes.
But it can be any other form of livelihood. So weaving is actually the best livelihood that we've actually come up with, that we've thought of. So we investigated being other alternative livelihood. This was the best. Kasi hindi masyadong, it doesn't really hurt the environment too much.
Yes.
But at the same time, it also increases their income. So these weavers are also part-time farmers.
Okay.
So talagang the income that it generates really would keep them in the area.
Kaya naman, isa sa mga advocacy mo is to establish these weaving centers as tourist attractions as
As
well,
well,
di ba? Kasi how important is it to preserve itong weaving culture natin and weaving industry natin?
You know, Pia, in Ifugao, there's no written tradition, right? It's largely oral. And I guess like other manifestation of the tradition would be in the weaves. So if you look at the weaves, you're going to see the symbols. You're going to see what our ancestors have been seeing like way back, right? So it tells the story of the ancestors. That's number one. And secondly, I think I've mentioned earlier, it's a good livelihood. It's an alternative to timber-based livelihood. You know, in the mountains, some of the locals would clear the rainforest to make way for agricultural, production.
Yes.
Which is bad because that's where the logging would
course.
come in, etc. So you
Yeah.
need to have an alternative. So this is that's where weaving actually
Which is
also come in.
sustainable
Which is more sustainable
for the environment.
lower carbon footprint.
Correct.
We're not using machineries largely for this, so it's great.
Because people don't realize, parang to create this kind of, halimbawa, this textile, it takes a lot of man hours, right?
That's true.
At saka talagang may skill that's
Yeah.
passed down from generation
One
to
generation to the other.
generation that happens. Kung kaya naman, for each of your creations, you launched also a non-fungible token.
Yeah.
Kasi the NFT will tell the story
Yes,
behind
yes,
it.
yes.
Kasi napakadami talagang pwedeng sabihin that goes beyond what it looks like lang, di ba?
Exactly, yeah.
Anong nilalagay mo dun sa mga NFTs na yan?
The NFT would contain the ethical, considerations, like how long did it take the weaver to actually weave the garment, what's the carbon footprint, where was it actually made, etc. So that's one benefit of making an NFT. The second benefit would be you can see like the transfer of ownership. So it can be handed down from one generation to the other. So pag pinamana mo, for example, to your apo or something, you can see that, okay, like this is something that my grandmother really owned. Or probably if one celebrity owned it and then it was, handed to somebody else, you can also trace that.
Ang galing.
So it really improves the value of the weaves.
Tama.
Talaga.
Oo, nagiging heritage siya.
Nagiging heritage
diba?
talaga siya.
Galing! So, for our Kadas out there, Victor, who are curious about where to get your designs and your creations, where can they find them?
Locally, they can just message us via Facebook, our Facebook page, or Instagram page. We do some shows, but when we got busy with New York Fashion Week, we don't have any shows for this year here locally.
Yeah.
But they can just message us through Instagram and Facebook.
Oo, at alam nyo ba mga Kada na na-feature na rin si Victor sa Vogue Italia?
Yes, yes.
Grabe!
Thank you.
Congratulations! Ano pang mga future plans mo, Victor, after all these accomplishments?
Yeah, a future
No?
plan. No. Oh my God, I dream about that, but no. So yeah, I think personally, for myself, so I'm
Yes.
gonna take up a master's in society and design in Parsons. That's one way for me to also launch the brand in New York. So we've launched it already, but I've seen that there's really a great market, a great potential there. So it will be
Yes.
great to to be based there for a while, for at least 2 years, and see for myself, and the Parsons team committed to support me in this venture. And the second one, as what you've mentioned, we really want to turn the weaving centers into tourist hubs. So we're going to connect the local textile industry with the sustainable tourism value chain to increase the livelihood of the weavers. Parang hindi lang sila weave ng weave eh. Para they also get to entertain tourists, and then they also
Yes.
build other skills. So which is
Yes.
also great for them. And then by February, so we got invitation to do New York Fashion Week again, and to do a Cannes Indigenous fashion show. But I haven't really committed to all of these, but this invitation is there.
Galing.
So yeah.
And because of all this exposure that our weaves are getting on the international stage, paano nakakatulong naman ito dun sa mga indigenous women natin?
Firstly, I think they take pride in their work. It's very important for anyone to take pride in your work, for them to continue doing it. So it's not just about the money, right? But the money of course, is also very important. So when they see, for example, their works being featured in shows like this, for example, and when celebrities wear them, if they see it in the global stage, they become proud of what they're doing. So the second one, of course, is in terms of the livelihood talaga. Diba? So parang when we researched gaano kalaki yung bumabalik na pera sa kanila at saka how much they're spending on the kids, it's actually much higher coming from when they weave. So it really supplements their farming income. So yeah, so that's the second thing.
That's good. That's good. At least, di ba, nabibigyan sila ng fair compensation
Yeah,
for
that's
the
true.
work that they do.
Which
Ang
is what
galing.
sustainability is about. Fair
Exactly.
compensation. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Victor. Yung larangan ng law lost a lawyer, but we gained a lot in the fashion and culture of our country. Maraming salamat. Congratulations
Thank
for
you so
all your
much.
achievements. Continue to keep blazing trails for our Filipino weavers, Victor. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Salamat po. Ito naman po ang Tuesday reminder namin sa inyo, mga kada. A good life is like weaving energy. Like a weaving. Energy is created in the tension, the struggle, the pull, and tug are everything. Wow! Lalim, no? Sabi ni Joan Erickson yan.
Nako, Kuya Tony, napaka-excited. Ang saya ko dahil kasama kita today.
Oh,
and
likewise.
nakaka-amaze dahil itong makakasama natin, kapag may mga nakilala tayong mga Pinoy na nag-champion sa chess, nakakatuwa naman talaga. And international pa at napakabata pa nila.
Oo, ito na nga, nabagit mo, napakabata. Batang-bata talaga ang balita ko. Diba?
Bagets
Mas
na
exciting yun.
bagets, di ba? Paano pa kung 8 years old lang ang nanalo sa mga chess competition tapos not one, but 2 kids at twins pa sila.
Oo, tapos ito pa nga mga kada, yan ang kwento ng kambal na ito na I hope I say this right, Senior Juancho and Jury Joaquin Ferrer, grade 2 students from Tuguegarao City, mula sa Tuguegarao, na nanalo ng gold medal sa isang chess championship sa Bangkok, Thailand.
Napakagaling! 13 gold so far ang napanalunan ng Filipino team na kinabibilangan nila sa under-8 rapid team category of the Eastern Asia Youth Chess Championship.
Nice.
Nakaka-proud naman ho talaga at makikilala natin sila this morning sa ating pangmalakasan. Kasama rin ho natin ang kanilang mommy na si Mommy Jocelyn Bunuan Ferrer, all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. Good morning, Mommy Jocelyn. Good morning, Juancho and Joaquin. Welcome to Kada Umaga.
Good morning! Sawadee ka!
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat.
Good morning! Sawadee ka!
Sino si Juancho at sino si Joaquin?
Oo.
You guys are so identical.
Ako, Ancho. Ako ay si Joaquin.
Ayun!
Hi, Joaquin. Hi, Juancho. First of all, we
Esther, I am here.
want to congratulate you guys
Congratulations.
first because you just won a gold medal. Wow. How do you feel after winning your gold medal?
I feel good.
You
feel
feel great. What were you thinking of when you were competing?
What did you say?
What were you thinking of to focus on your
What were you
game?
thinking of when you were competing?
I don't actually remember.
You don't remember. All you wanted to do was win.
All you wanted to
Actually
do
po,
was win.
sobrang mahina kasi yung sound, kaya medyo hirap sila to...
Oh, sige. All right. Since Mommy, since you can baka you can help na lang articulate or explain for them na lang since can you hear us, Mommy?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you, pero sobrang hina lang po kasi.
Sige po. Kindly ano na lang po relay na lang po to Juancho and Joaquin na lang if you can. And umpisa na lang po natin dun sa kwento ni Mami. Mami Jocelyn will take you first po. Ano po ba ang kwento natin na tungkol sa ating mga anak? Balita natin, Mau, itong kanilang pagkahilig sa chess ay nag-umpisa bunsod lamang ng pandemya.
Yes.
Nitong pandemic
Exactly
lamang.
po.
How did
Yes
they...
po. That time po kasi, nasa Kuwait pa po kami. I was working in Kuwait. So, na-lockdown po kami doon. And wala pong magawa kasi nga hindi talaga nakakalabas ng bahay. The family, me, my husband, and my two kids, two older ones, play Scrabble. Itong dalawa naman, naghahanap sila ng kanilang lalaruin. And they saw our neighbors, the Tinsay family, playing chess. So, naging curious po sila. Ano yung nilalaro nila? So, we asked our older son who knows the basics ng chess to teach Juancho and Joaquin chess para makapaglaro sila. Initially, nag-start sila sa checkers and then they got bored. So sabi nila, mas maganda yung chess.
Juancho,
Ayun, after the basics, iniwan na ng panganay, ayaw na niyang turuan. I mean, yeah, so they continued with the YouTube.
Online lang.
yes, Juancho and Joaquin, who is more competitive? You.
Juancho is.
You always have this desire to win.
Yes.
How did you start?
When I heard about the gold medal, I was still crying after my loss against another Filipino player.
You were crying.
Yeah, because if I would have won that, I would have been in top 3.
But look at that setback, right? Because after that competition, you just won your gold medal. So it was well deserved. Sometimes we don't see it, but at least like now you can wear that gold medal proudly, right? When you start,
I did hear you.
you can't hear me? Okay, I'm gonna speak
Yes.
louder for you.
Yes.
Juancho, when you were learning in YouTube, what were you searching for to learn what you guys know now?
I think that was about 3 or 4 years ago, so I don't remember.
Mga kada,
What
mga
are the things
kada,
that you watch in YouTube?
mga kada, ang ating
I
8-year-old.
was watching tactics and
Mommy,
Maybe-
how did you transition from YouTube to teaching them
Formally.
formally?
Nung nasa Kuwait pa po kami, because me and my husband, hindi po kasi kami marunong mag-chess. So ang panganay ko lang ang marunong, at saka yung kasama namin sa bahay noon. And basics lang po sila. Pag uwi namin ng Pilipinas, sometime in July, naghanap na po kami ng aming coach. So it was Coach Jeriel Morada.
Morada, yes.
Siya po yung nagturo sa kanila. Most of the time online during the pandemic. And then ultimately medyo nag-i-start na rin sila ng face-to-face ngayon.
Oo.
So of course, credit goes to our coach Morada also for teaching our children.
Opo.
Pero Joaquin and Juancho, can you listen to me first? Can you guys hear me? Can you promise me that you're gonna do you're gonna work extra hard, you're gonna keep dreaming, and you're gonna push for your goals until you're the president of the Philippines? You promise?
okay.
I promise po.
Okay, yay, good job. Thank you for being here.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Joaquin.
Thank you so much
Thank
po.
you, Juancho. Thank you, Mami Jocelyn.
Thank you, Mommy.
Here's to more medals. More gold medals.
More medals
for
for
the
the
country.
Philippines.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mommy.
very much po.
So proud of you guys.
Ay,
Maraming salamat
nakakatuwa dahil pag ganun sila kabata and they dream and they really like mapursige sila sa pangarap nila, Kuya Tony, nakakalambot ng puso, no? Parang iniisip ko, ganyan din ba ako nung bata ko? Gusto ko na ata mag-gold medal before pay. And it really will bring you places if your parents guide you.
Oo,
And
talagang
I super
importante
agree
yung
on that.
suporta ng mga magulang, ano? Nakaka-amaze. Ako, ang angulo nakikita ko ron. Imagine, nung kasagsagan lang ng pandemya, nag-aral mag-chess.
Yes,
online. And imagine,
Out of
they're
curiosity.
Now,
They
they're
were
now
just
chess
curious.
wizards. Di ba? Ka-level nila, Anatoly Karpov at Garry Kasparov, di ba? In the making ng mga ito, di ba? Maraming salamat sa
Galing.
inyo, Juancho at Joaquin at Mami Jocelyn. Keep inspiring.
Morning, Alicia! Welcome to Umaga! Good morning! Welcome to Kada Umaga!
It's a pleasure being here.
Greet your people in Spain. Maybe they're watching.
Hola, buenos días desde Filipinas a todos mis fans, tanto de España como Filipinas. Os mando muchos saludos y muchas gracias por todo el amor y el apoyo que estoy recibiendo.
Ang sinabi po niya mga kada, good morning. Just kidding, just kidding.
Resume, di ba? Mabilis. Sige.
Can you also greet them with a little bit of Tagalog?
Sige, pwede din. Magandang umaga sa lahat. Maraming salamat for all of the support. Sobrang happy ako to be here sharing this experience kasama si ang ganda, si Diana, and si Emma.
Yes, alam niyo ba mga kada kung bakit nandito si Alicia sa Pilipinas? Naku po, bakit nga ba nandito si Alicia? Why are you here in the Philippines?
Because I'm doing my beauty pageant training dito sa Philippines. Pasarela classes, Q&A, and syempre, official gowns, Filipino designers.
Wow! We're so proud to have you here, and especially
Thank you.
dahil pinili mo, you chose the Philippines as the place for you to train. And at the same time, I'm very proud to have Alicia here because she's been to the Philippines many, many times.
Oo, nakitira dati dito sa Manila.
Nakatira ka
stayed
dito.
how many years?
3 years, diretso lang.
Wow, 3
Modeling
years
dati,
diretso
oo.
mga kada. Kaya maging proud talagang mga Pinoy dahil isang representative ng ibang bansa nandito na ngayon sa
Yes.
Philippines
Proud
to train.
din ako.
Proud
Kasi
ka rin.
the age that I came here, sobrang bata ako, 17 years old, di ba?
And now?
So, ngayon,
How-
25 po. Bata din, di ba? Mas bata dati. Sige, so, syempre, the age that I came here, it was a time of adapting, transforming, I was building up. So, feeling ko, part of the person who I became, it's thanks to the fact that I was living here.
I love that. I love that. I can relate.
The question
Di ba?
is, why did you choose Philippines before when you came here?
Actually, my first modeling contract muna sa Hong Kong. Tapos, pupunta ko sa Philippines. Tapos, Thailand. And I was supposed to continue internationally modeling through Asia. Pero alam mo, I called my agent. I said, ayoko. I don't wanna continue. I wanna go and stay back in the Philippines.
Anong nagpa-stay sa'yo sa Philippines? Anong nagpa-stay sa'yo?
Ano?
What
Dito
made
sa
you stay?
Philippines? What made you stay here?
Feeling ko, super similar Spanish
Oh,
to
yeah.
Filipino. Di ba? Tapos, super extended and talented in when it comes fashion
Yeah.
business. dito
Yes,
sa Philippines.
actually, no?
Para super underrated.
Correct.
Super underrated.
I agree.
Like, I've been modeling since I'm 17 years old. The fashion, the music, the art, the passion in the Philippines.
The photographers
the
are amazing.
video, the
Correct.
acting, the music. I mean,
Yes. The dresses!
the dresses, the
Designers.
The dresses.
Parang may Pinay na rin siya,
Yun
no?
nga eh.
Filipino fine art.
Even the way she talks.
Correct.
diba?
Oh,
Very
that's what I'm talking about. Parang, I am who I am because of the fact that I was living here for 3 years. So I adopted many of the positive aspects of the Filipino
The
culture.
values also.
Grabe, nakaka-proud.
Kaya ang mga beauties na ito,
My name is Nika Emil Marshall, your Mrs. Universe Australia 2022.
Yes, our Miss Universe Australia winners are here in Kada, Umaga! Kada, Umaga! Ayan po mga kada, sila po ang mga nagwagi sa Mrs. Universe Australia pageant na ginanap po last October 21 sa Sydney, Australia. Mga nagagandahang misis na kahit busy sa mommy duties, may time pa rin sa pageantry. Patunay lamang po ito na hindi lang for single ladies ang pagiging beauty queen, right?
Ayan.
Ay, dalawa po pala ang ating half Pinay dito.
Yes.
Half Pinay, mommy.
Full Pinay,
Oh,
actually.
Pure Pinay and one from Myanmar and one
Yes.
from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Yan.
So what are the criteria in joining Mrs. Universe Australia? Can you share to us?
Yes, I was a businesswoman, business entrepreneur, and we have a business, aluminum business. And I decided to join to use this platform to mainly for helping my country, to be the voice for the people of Myanmar. That currently the country situation is gone turmoil. So I hope that I can able to use this platform to use and help people.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of the criteria is you need to have an advocacy for you to be the voice of the voiceless, right?
Yes, and to answer your question, it's of course beauty of the face, the body, that's what we always have, but then mostly it's about the advocacy and what you want to do to give back to the community.
Is that the reason why you guys decided to join Mrs. Universe? Mainly just like what you said, to have a voice for the voiceless? Or do you also have a personal, because some people have a dream, diba?
Yeah.
Was that a dream that you had before? Pa?
For me, it's a dream really. Like, I really want to join the Binibining Pilipinas before, but I think it was too late for that. But yeah, so just want to pursue my dreams.
So nothing is too late. If there's a will, there's a way.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
What is your most unforgettable memory on your pageant journey? Can you share to us? Like fun moments on your Miss Universe Australia journey?
A bonding time. A bonding time with the queens. Like, you know, we become like a sisters in this journey. This is very unforgettable, and it's really a beautiful experience.
But how about your time doing your mommy duties and joining pageantry? How did you balance it?
Yes, how do you balance?
With the
both?
help of the partner, a husband.
Wow. So
Yes.
you need a good
Yes.
partner to support you.
Yes, and you know also, Emma, mothers are good multitaskers.
Actually,
So
no?
that's who we are.
Aw, that's good,
Yeah,
Amiga.
that's
Maybe when we
nice.
became mommy, we can join also.
Maybe. Lalo ako, hindi
Yes,
pa
you
ako
can.
nakapag-pageant.
If there's a lesson you want to share to our Kadas who are mommy right now, what lesson can you share with them?
I believe that women deserve love and beauty. So even a mom, we still need to look after ourselves, be pretty, be confident, and be someone that we good love to be. Yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
Oh well, it is really about not just looking after your family. You also have to look after yourself. And we are here to be the voice of the married women, of course. And even if we are busy with the kids and stuff like that, we can still lead and we can still empower and inspire.
That's amazing, no?
It's nice when mommy talks, no? Parang
Yes.
andun talaga yung heart. The heart is there.
And it's an inspiration to all the mothers and the mga nanay na nanonood ngayon, because sometimes, di ba, like, nawawala ang confidence ng mga
Yes.
nanay at home because they become housewives and then they depend on that, you know, that environment and that life. Tapos hindi nila they won't remember. I was speaking English so that si Miss Lynn can understand us from Vietnam. So that sometimes us women, we become housewives and we forget to take care of ourselves and to follow our dreams. Kayo ba, is there any pageant that you guys joined right before or way before Mrs. Universe?
Or this is your
Or
first
this
time?
is your first time?
This is my first time.
Second time?
Yes,
Can you
I've
share?
done Mrs. International Australia in 2015, and I became a first runner-up. And then I got offer as a major title holder, which I couldn't do because I got pregnant with the youngest one, and then I got pregnant and I've got 5 months pregnancy, and then by the time that I'm going to give birth, that I have to go and compete in America, which I couldn't do it, so I rejected the title. But I accept as a runner-up, first runner-up. Yeah,
How many kids do you have?
I've got 3.
3
3
I
kids.
got 2 kids.
2?
I got one kid, 5 years old.
I have 2 kids.
See?
Imagine,
An inspiration.
1, 2, 3 kids.
Yeah.
This is our inspiration, Mommy Kadas. You can do anything as long as you have support system, you have an advocacy, and if you have a dream, walang late
Follow
dyan,
your
mga kada.
dream.
Walang, ay naku, late na ako dyan. Naku.
Walang ganon.
Kung nasa puso niyo po yan, gagawin niyo po talaga yan. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
ladies.
Thank you
so much for coming
us. Thank you and good luck on your journey.
Mga kada namin dyan sa Dubai, 10 araw na lang po at magkakasama-sama na tayo dyan sa The Agenda Media City, Dubai, UAE on November 19. 17. Sabado po yan, alas 6 po ng gabi.
Makinet together na kasama ang paboritong trio ng Pilipinas, ang Tito Vic and Joey.
And makakisaya rin o makikisaya rin ang Quezon Brothers, Eric Epi at Bandog Quezon, kasama rin si Jenny Quezon, at syempre si Kuya Guan Umago, Maureen Shriver, Sonny Pet Gaba, Emma Tiglao, Diana Meneses, Wechko Jamat, at kasama rin si Ariel Roses.
Mga kada, kita-kits, kasama ho ang mga bida sa bagong programa ng Net25, Anong Meron kay Abok Cast, Empoy Marquez at Yuki Takahashi, and with a special appearance of Lou Madrid.
Kaya mga kada, bili na po kayo ng mga tickets nyo sa The Platinum List. At ito yung mga ticket prices po natin. In dirham po ito, VVIP it's 150, VIP it's 130, for gold tickets 100 dirham, for the silver tickets 75, and for bronze tickets it's 50 dirhams. Yun po.
For inquiries, please call +971-545-860-478 and +971-551-016260. Yan po.
Yay! Happy birthday, Mami Jane!
Happy birthday, Mami Jane!
Mami Jane!
And thank you to our guests for today.
Ang dami!
Tapos kay Miss Jo, tsaka sa TFN na talaga namang Japanese and Korean. Oh, hello!
Kajeng, salamat. Paparating na raw po. Nasa airport na raw po.
Kajeng Silva, thank you!
May sumakay na daw ng aeroplano. Tara dito. Salamat po. At sana'y nabusog namin kayo ngayong araw ng Miyerkules at makatulong kami sa inyong hump day. Konting kemwat na lang, weekend na naman po. Pero bago po yan, araw-arawin po natin ang ngiti, araw-arawin ang ligaya, siksikin pa ang kalaman, at with full energy nating harapin ang Kada!